Hi kids, welcome back. Thanks for being with us today, Alina.
You're welcome.
Today, I bet you're wondering why I have all these potatoes on here. Today we're going to talk about a subject that I know, you know, I know, and all of you know. It's about worry, anxiety, and fear. What are we afraid of? What are we fearful of? What are we anxious about? So I wanted to do a little experiment here and see how heavy those things weigh on us. So I'm going to ask you to put this basket around your neck, and we're going to start talking about all of the things that worry us. Like, what comes to mind for you when I say that?
Grades.
Grades in school, so let's let this potato be for worrying over grades. How about starting school back altogether, because we're getting ready for that and we don't know exactly what that looks like. What are other worries that you might have, or things that you'd be anxious about?
If my friends like me or not.
If your friends like you or not, that's a good one. What else? Let's see. You know what? You've been talking a lot about college and where are you going to go to college. So do you have anxiety sometimes about where you're going to go and what you're going to do? What else?
Well, money.
Money. And how does that play out in your life? What could kids worry about with money?
Well, if I go out with my friends or when I do something, then I need to have some money to do those things.
That's right. And you know what? During COVID-19, if your parents don't work as much, there might not be as much money around the house. So that's a pretty big one. Let's put in a couple of potatoes for that. What else might you be worried about?
Well, maybe
Being alone? What if you don't go back to school and you're stuck at home with your parents and you have to figure out school a different way and then you're kind of alone and on your own? Could we put a potato in for that?
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Well, about how I look.
Body image. I think that deserves at least 2 potatoes because, you know, we always want to be what we aren't. If we have straight hair, we want curly hair. If we have curly hair, we want straight hair. We worry about, are we too thin? Are we too plump? We just worry about a lot of things instead of resting in the fact that God created us in His image and He loves us just like we are. But I think 2 potatoes are good for that. What else? I'm thinking sports, competition.
What if I lose? What if I'm not as good as everyone else?
Definitely, that's something to worry about. How's your basket feeling, by the way?
Heavy.
Is it getting heavy? Okay, what else? What else can we worry about?
If we're smart enough.
If we're smart enough, that's a really, really good one. What else can you be anxious about? We are really piling on some potatoes now.
If our parents are happy with us or they're disappointed about something.
That's a good one. How's this basket feeling now?
Really heavy.
Well, you know, and there's all kinds of worries. I don't know what your worries are, but there's a lot of different worries. So let's just put some to represent some of the worries that you guys have come up with. So how's that feeling now?
Heavy.
Heavy. All right, so let's imagine if you were carrying around all of this anxiety, all of these fears, and all of these worries. Let's just say you had to go to bed at night like that and you had those potatoes weighing on you. How would that feel? Do you think you'd get a good night's sleep?
No.
How about in the morning if you had to carry that around while you're showering, while you're eating breakfast? What would that be like?
I would be tired all the time. I would be not happy.
Well, let me tell you, when you're worrying and you're anxious about things, there's a lot that goes into that, but it is really not good for you. Not only is it not good for your mental part, it's not good for your physical body either. Worry creates all kinds of stress that your body reacts to. And then there's an even bigger problem with that. When we carry around all that anxiety and all that worry and all that fear, it gives the devil a little crack into our lives, because while you're all stressed out and tired from carrying all of that around, what do you think he uses that for?
To bring us down.
To bring you down, to make you not feel good, to make you feel like you're not worthy. It just magnifies the fact that we can't carry all of our worries, our anxiety, and our fears by ourselves. But you know what? There's good news. So you know what? Are you already tired of carrying that around? All right, let me show you in the Bible, Jesus instructs us that you don't have to carry all your worries, all your anxieties, and all your fears. I think Peter sums it up best in Philippians 4 verses 6 and 7. So let's take this off and listen to the good news, because I know you're tired. Read it with me, guys.
Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Philippians 4, 5-7.
So I told you, Alina, this is really good news. We do not have to carry all of our worries, all of our anxiety. What can we do with it?
We can give it all to God.
We can give it to God and pray to Him. Why don't you pray with us today?
Sure. Dear God, I'm so thankful for this day, and I'm thankful that we have you to give our worries to, and that even if we cannot talk to someone else about it, you already know all of it, and you can release us from all of it. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen. That is awesome. And here's what I would encourage you to do. I would encourage you to sit down with your family during your family time and talk about some of the things that worry you, and ask your parents what is worrying them. And then as a family, all come together and pray over those things and release them to God. So you know what? All the fun isn't over just yet. Stay tuned, because we have a video that is sung by and produced by children about this very verse. You will not want to miss it. Thanks for joining us today.
Bye.